I have got some tips for you for crocheting with slub yarn, which is also known as sometimes art yarn or fancy yarn or thick and thin yarn. It's not the same as boucle. You're looking for this thick and thin element, with the slubs are the big, thick, dense bits. Tip 1, use place markers even for your foundation chain. Where you might have a chain that is made out of two of the very thin bits, the stitches can easily hide themselves. By using place markers at regular intervals, you'll know that you're counting the right number of stitches in. If you've lost one, frog it back and find it. But foundation chains, this is the trickiest bit to begin with. Tip 2, identifying stitches. I promise this gets easier after the foundation chain, but still suggest that you use place markers at regular intervals. You can see that I'm easily able to identify where my hook would be placed for each of the stitches. It is fairly evident with this jumbo slub yarn, but I think it also would be with a thinner yarn. Tip 3, stitch choice. Stick to the basics for this and let the yarn do the talking. This swatch has got 2 rows each of double crochet, half treble and treble in UK terminology, and it's really difficult to distinguish from one to the other. So my suggestion is just stick to the basics and let the yarn be the star of the show. There's nothing stopping you using those basic stitches in different combinations to create something interesting. Tip 4, frogging slub yarn. You absolutely can frog this yarn. I've done it a few times with this swatch with no real degradation to the yarn at all. You just need to approach it with care and do it smoothly and gently. Now you'll find that every now and then a slub will get stuck in the stitch, and then my best advice is tackle it like you would a necklace that is tangled up by the chain. You use your fingertips and your nails to manipulate that loop out and that slub out of the stitch. It's the exact same action. You just take it slowly. What you don't want to do is yank at the yarn, because it will break, or you will just tighten down that stitch, making it absolutely impossible for the slub to pass through. So approach with caution, take your time, and you can frog back and still keep your yarn good. Tip 5, spit splicing. You can actually spit splice slub yarn. Now the one that I'm using is a blend of merino and alpaca, and those natural fibres lend themselves to spit splicing anyway. Now what you can see though is that there's a completely different texture in my spit spliced yarn compared to the rick-rack look that you get with the slub yarn. If you don't mind that within your work, then great, I would go for it. It's going to be reasonably hidden by a stitch, but if you're concerned about it, then your better bet is just to cut and weave in your ends afterwards, which is easy enough to do. Tip 6, weaving in ends. Slub yarn tail ends tend to come in 3 different ways. One is ready to weave in completely because there's no slub in it. The second is where you might have slub at the bottom that may need to be teased out before you can weave in that end. And the third is that you've got slub in the middle or at the very top of your yarn tail, and that slub absolutely has to be teased out before you'll be able to weave in the end. So let me show you how I worked it out. Use your thumb and forefinger at the base of the slub, and with your other thumb and forefinger start to gently pull the slub along the yarn tail. You might feel the slub pop a little, and that just means that it's starting to ease off. Then what you want to do is look for where 2 plies are together. By easing the slub along, you're elongating the woolen part of the yarn, so you need to come back to where you have 2 plies and cut at that point. So from here on, you can simply thread the yarn tail with a large tapestry needle, and the beauty of slub yarn is that it's very fussy in its look, so you don't have to be very precise in how you weave in your end, so long as it is secure. So you're not trying to hide it, because the yarn itself is going to hide the woven in end. So it's easy to do and it's quick. This video is part of a larger blog post on how to crochet with slub yarn, so if you'd like to learn more, head over to my website. I'll have it linked below for you.